Hello, my name is Laura Romero, and today we are joined by Dr. Laura Liberale to discuss her newest collection of poems, Thanato-Aesthetics. Welcome, Dr. Liberale.
Hello, anybody. Thanks for invitation.
Can you please provide the audience with a brief introduction?
My name is Laura Liberale. I have a degree in philosophy and a PhD in Indological studies. Recently, in the last few years, I was involved in the field of thanatology, and alongside with my activity of writer and teacher, I've been able to make it an actual profession. Regarding my writing, I've published several short novels, poetry collections, and indological essays.
Wow, you've done a lot. So regarding Thanato-Aesthetics, why was it important for you to write this book?
Thanato-Aesthetics includes texts from 3 different collections published in Italy and marvelously translated by Federica Santini and Mortabacca. The red thread connecting all of them is the dialogue between the living and the dead, the different expressions in which this communication is possible.
Wow, perfect. So while writing Thanato-Aesthetics, did you have any specific goal in mind, or did you find it while writing?
As I said, the texts are all from 3 different collections: Living Dance Song, The Availability of Our Flesh, and Stratigraphic Units. Upstream of each collection, there was a specific project, writing about and around the death of my father in the first one, working around the concept of responsibility, free will, and forgiveness, and the feminine in its terrific aspect in the second one. And lastly, in the third one, a poetic reasoning about the presence of the dead in our everyday lives and about the way we can give a voice to non-human animals, basically about alterities of language.
Yes. Wow, it seems like a lot of thought and passion went into this. In the book, you made multiple references to ancient India texts such as the Mahabharata and Rigveda. Can you speak about that? And are there other Indian texts or from other traditions, literatures that influence how you wrote this book?
Okay. The ancient Hindu literary sources are actually part of my journey for many years. The different philosophies, the different visions of the world they include have hugely enlarged my vision and my capability of understanding, of insight. Besides that, for a long time, I've been working on several spiritual religious traditions, as well as human sciences, such as psychology, anthropology, and so forth. So all this stuff.
Long periods of writing can alter the way you interact with the world. As you were writing Thanato-Aesthetics, did you find yourself more in tune with the world, or did you block everything and focus on your thoughts?
Paradoxically, every time I dive into my writing process, I get closer to the world. I became more sharply sensitive. I will not define it as, let me say, an exclusive immersion, but more as an inclusive opening. That say, there is obviously the matter of focusing, of concentrating, of what in Sanskrit we could define as ekagrata, one pointed concentration and being absorbed in the object of thought. But as far as I'm concerned, never getting to cut everything else off, no.
Oh, wow. And as an established writer, you probably have written a writing style that is the most comfortable for you. Which poems most veered away from your writing style, and if any, and if what inspired you to write them?
I'm specifically thinking about a text from Stratigraphic Units, which is not present in Thanato-Aesthetics. And it's called Cinguetti in Italian, and it takes the form of an assembling of tweets written by people who were about to die. I found them on a site called The Tweet Hereafter, and with this sort of cut up, I've tried to follow the formal structure of skylark singing in its repeated elements alongside its free patterns. In general, my poetry is defined by a rather short form, almost epigraphy-like. but in this text, I've tried to prioritize the oral and recitative aspects.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for allowing us to peer into your thoughts, into your thought process, Laura. I really appreciate it. Thanato-Aesthetics is out now through Agincourt Press. You can find it on Amazon and as an ebook and on small press distribution as a paperback. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. Many thanks. Many, many, many thanks.